support you. Okay. Did I do everything? Did I do it? Oh, and the chat. All right. We're getting there. Thrifty Fashion 1 is the first one in today. Welcome in, you guys. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy Saturday night. I have coffee. What do you have? Joel is here. Gail's here. Green Thrifty. Danny's here. Lil Pickles. Silly Gamers joining us. And Mary. All time. Ooh, we got some bangers today, folks. I got a lot of hard goods today. We got toys. Today is a lot of toys. A lot of toys. And what else? Toys, clothes, some shoes. Some crazy banger electronics. Tina's here. You, she, I see you. I know, I got toys today. Somebody got toys. First garage sale of the day. Good thing I was the first one there. Early bird got the worm. The worm got the bird. Early worm bird, early time. All right, guys. So I am using new camera equipment. Thank you, Black Friday. I am using a new microphone. So I need questions, comments, thoughts, and opinions. Let me know, how does the sound sound? Is anything sounding like I'm underwater? Because, we were having that issue. So just let me know. And if you want to, you are more than welcome to watch this over on YouTube's as well. I have a new camera over there. And it is a moving camera. Justin bought something fancy. I don't know how it works because I'm not in charge of electronics in this house. I don't understand any of it. You sound quieter slightly, says Green Thrifty. Okay. Well, we got to turn that up then. We're getting a Green Thrifty says I sound a little quieter. So let's fix that. We don't want that. That is a bad thing. Thank you very much. Do you hear the peanut gallery over here? Miranda's here. Irish Scrambler. That sounds delicious. I don't know what that is, but that sounds good. Silly Gamer says, I think it sounds great. Yeah, guys, turn up your volume a little bit. Play with it. Afirio's here. Ari's here. I really do need to know how things are looking and sounding. Crazy Melissa says, yes, she agrees with Green Thrifty. It is a little bit quiet. So Green Thrifty, I think you're on the money with that.
This mic.
Cam Blake.
Because you're just further away.
All right, so we're going to try this. We're gonna get super fancy here, and I'm gonna look like a robot. Do you want to grab me the other one? Oh my goodness, this is the stuff that my husband buys and is like, "Ooh, I have an idea," and I'm like, "Oh boy." He's got an electronics idea. It's always something. It's usually amazing and awesome, but like I literally am about to feel like a cyborg, I'm sure. So we're going to try this. Oh my gosh, am I going to actually have? Now I'm going to feel like I'm on.
Put it underneath. You can't put it underneath.
Oh, other side?
Sure.
What do I do? Oh my goodness, now I'm going to feel like I'm part of Star Trek. All right, how does that sound? Does that sound any different having this closer to my face? It is really clear, says Green Thrifty. Okay. Alhirta, Angels Believe. Welcome in, you guys. Kim is here. Jason is over on YouTube. Hello. Yes, red hair. It is definitely looks red. It's more pink than it is red. Michaela, hello, you guys. All right. Thanks for giving me a second to warm up here because we're trying out different microphone things. We are seeing how everything sounds. You like the shirt? Garage sale, 25 cents, baby. That's where I get all my clothes. Hey, Lisa, Elizabeth, Addie. I mean, let's face it. This is like the greatest video gaming franchise of all time. Like, I am definitely a super freak for any and all horror video games for sure. Michelle is here. Ruth. Okay, you guys. So if you're just joining the channel, my name is Charity, aka NiceComps. I live down here in Texas. I'm south of Austin, and it's warm here. So I'm garage sailing year round. I have a funny story today too, which is that I didn't think I was going to actually go out this morning. So last night I was looking at up garage sales, and I'm not kidding you guys. There was literally like 2, and I was like, oh, so I went to bed. And then I woke up early anyway. So I was like, well, I'll just go to those 2. So I woke up, I went to the first one. I didn't even map it out. Normally I map it all out and I know where I'm going to go. I just went to the first one and thought, well, if this is the only one I go to today, then it'll just be the only one I go to today. So I get there and these people had just opened up the back of this giant like box truck of stuff they had in storage. So they were just hauling it out. So I was going through things as they were hauling it out. And I'm so glad this is like this is that moment where you're like, you know, it's hard to hear an opportunity knocking if you're too busy knocking the opportunity. Always ask at garage sales. Like if you like certain things, like I'm into video games, I'm into like old toys, I'm into Y2K clothes, vintage stuff. I obviously love Star Wars. Like I'm into all that stuff. And so for me, that's always like what I ask. So especially at those early morning garage sales, because no one else has been there. If, you know, before you're getting ready to check out or whatever, like, hey, I was just wondering, do you guys have any like old nerdy stuff? Like got any old video games? You got any old like posters or pictures or toys or anything? Like I collect all that kind of stuff. I'm really interested in it. And I just happened to say that today. And this dude just happened to say, hey, I do have a bunch of toys if you're interested. And so we're going to go over what we got. I also am going to give a shout out to my mom. Mom, I know you're listening up there. So this morning when I went to leave, it was super cold out this morning. It was crisp and it kind of reminded me of Washington State, which is where I'm from. So I walk outside, guys, you cannot make this stuff up. I open up my door and all of a sudden I'm bombarded with like bird sounds. Well, bird sounds for me are like my mom's way of saying hello. Wind chimes and bird signs are like, I don't know if you guys have ever lost anybody or if you have little things that remind you of them, but I always feel like I'm getting like a little message from them from wherever of like a good morning or whatever. So this morning I walk out and I just hear like birds and birds. Hello, howdy, Wolfman's goodies. So I hear birds and birds and birds and birds. And I was like, hello, Mom. I said that, boom, they stopped. And I was like, okay, that was weird. Then the sale I went to, the first thing I saw there was this right here. And I can't lift this up because it's so stinking heavy. So I wanted to show you guys what I saw. So at my mom's service, this will all wrap up, I promise. At my mom's service, I had to download this app to connect to these fancy speakers that my aunt had, that her and her husband have like money. And so they had like all this fancy stereo equipment. And I had to download this app called Sonos, S-O-N-O-S. And this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. So they are speakers, and this is the brand. Let me turn it around. So this is the brand. It's S-O-N-O-S, right? So I had to download this whole situation in order to get the speakers to work for my mom's. We made her like a slide video of like her life. And so this is the first thing I saw. And I was like, oh my gosh. So one, I heard the birds. Two, I saw this and I was like, it's going to be a good day. So these are the Sonos speakers. There's two of them in this box. And these guys are money. So if you guys find these at a garage sale, now the guy was like, hey, I just brought these out of my house. I was like, do these work? And he's like, yes. He's like, if they don't, you can bring them back. And I was like, okay, I have your address. So I just bought them sight unseen. I spent $30 for both of them. Now I know that each of these speakers
staying in the house.
Are not staying in the house because Justin is going to try to steal them. We are not keeping this.
What speakers?
Honey, nope, you're not hiding them in the garage. We have so many speakers, you guys. Make him stop. We have so many speakers in this house. No, you are not smiling at me. No, you're not being adorable. You're not getting your way. I'm selling these. They're like $100. Justin, these are $150 a piece. No, they're not $30. $30. No, you want to pay. You know what? You pay me. No, that doesn't work because that's my account too. No.
I gave you the cash.
Absolutely. No, you didn't give me the cash. I got the cash.
Out of my wallet.
That's true. I did take his cash out of his wallet. So these speakers sell for like $150 a piece. His thing, Justin's thing is, oh, I'm going to hook them up, honey. We have to test them. We have to make sure they work. Yeah. We are going
to sell bum speakers.
He's not getting these speakers, you guys. It is not happening. I am selling these stinking speakers. He's not keeping them. Slayer, what's up? Okay. So yeah, so if you guys see this brand anywhere out, S-O-N-O-S, they are crazy nice. They're not Bose. They're a lot like Bose though. They have like insane sound. So what's interesting about this brand is you cannot, you don't hook them up to Wi-Fi. You actually hook it up to your own app. You have your own like secret password into it so that it can't be like pirated or whatever from anyone else. You can have other people that are in your home connect to it if you choose, but it just makes it so no one else can connect to any of your like your system. So it has like a built-in kind of safeguard thing to it. How do I know this? because I literally talked to Alan about this at my mom's service. And I was like, oh, you got fancy speakers. He's like, oh, let me tell you about the Sonos. And then it was like this whole 20-minute long explanation. So let's see. I'm going to catch up with you guys for a second. Ryan says, I got 25 Hallmark ornaments for $25 today. Should turn a good profit. Hey, it's a perfect time to get those puppies listed. Jagger's like, he has a point. Wait a second. Yeah, Sonos are great. And the sound is really incredible. If I missed any of your guys' comments or anything, I apologize. It just, they're coming in quick. So, hey, Belinda. Hey, Kaylee. Okay, so we should do, my guess is we make $300 off those. However, we might make a little bit more because he had the stands. And okay, here's something else you can sell. So y'all know when you get a new TV, now my husband mounts all.
I have a point.
No, Justin, no, he's not getting the speakers. You're not getting the speakers. It's not happening. So hubby here always wall mounts all of our TVs in our house. And so we always have the feet of our TVs are always left over. He was like, you should put those online and sell them. I was like, no one's going to buy these. And he's like, honey, seriously, someone's going to buy them. And they had the parts numbers, everything, they were new. I put those suckers up. You guys, we made like $200 in the feet from our TV. We paid for part of our TV selling the feet that came with it. So don't snooze on that. Kyla! Kyla, Justin's trying to keep speakers that I got and tell him no, that $300 for a make off those is going to go towards Christmas presents. Will you do Black Friday deals? Oh yeah, 100%. I will for sure be running Black Friday deals on all the platforms. I feel like they made me a good Christmas present for the hubby. You guys, whose side are you on over here?
I think it was making an incredible Christmas present.
Nope.
Brilliant idea, Chad. Brilliant idea.
No, it's not happening.
Chad's so smart. Where did you find all these smart?
Okay. Bribery will get you everywhere. However, you're not keeping the speakers. Okay. Other thing I got there was this old tape deck, and I don't know if it works, but he gave it to me for free. And how we got on the topic of this was because he said, I'm going to give you that. Here, honey, you get to have, oh, he doesn't want a tape deck to test. He wants the fancy speakers to test. See that? Oh my, everybody's on your side. Wait a second. I don't know about this. Hey, Big Papa. I know. Like, he wants those speakers. You guys don't understand. We literally have, like, he just installed surround sound in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a giant system thing behind the TV. Like, there's so much. It's so loud in our tiny house that the neighbors can hear it. That is, I'm not kidding either. Like, for real. Kit Kat, what's up? I'm like, he does not need speakers. Okay. He's probably gonna try to keep the speakers. So let's just be straight. So that's how we started off the day, was that. Now, you guys want to do some toys? Let's do toys. So this is the first thing I got. This is a in the box Masters of the Universe. Now, one could dream in a world where this was a vintage one that was still in this box. It is not, however. So this is a 2021, but it is still new in the box. And it actually was in this box here. So it still has its original delivery box as well. So I think what I'm going to do, it's like I could flip that right now and probably make a quick 70 or 80 bucks. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stash it away and wait for it to accrue in value. These older ones, the older vintage ones, I mean, first of all, you can't find them in the box. So I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I think that's what I'm going to do. Rather than just selling it and making the quick, 70, 80, 100 bucks or whatever, I think I'm going to put it away. And I paid 20 bucks for it. So if I stash this sucker away and it becomes a $300, $400, $500 toy, to me, that's worth it. That delivery box adds the value. Yeah, so it's got the box with it and everything. So like I said, I am going to put this away. It does have one little dent in the box, and then it's got one little dent somewhere on here from that. But I figure if I can stash this away, if you guys have ever looked up how much these are that are vintage, that have been stashed away for years, it's bananas amount of money. So I think I'll probably just stash it in with our other stuff that we've got, because I have like a few other toys and stuff that I'm just kind of letting them sit and accrue in value. So I'll just, wrap it up and then just put it in my garage, and we will let that puppy cook over time and let it accrue in value. Little Timmy, how are we today? Good to see you guys over there on the old YouTubers. Where did you get your pod racer helmet? Toys R Us in 1998. I bought that for my son. So that is my son's actual original play helmet. So that delivery box definitely adds value for sure. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Hey, thanks for the follow, Heather. All right, next up. So let me do this because it's gigantic and huge and we need to get it out of the way. So this is a massively huge monster TIE fighter, gigantic. Unfortunately, it's put together. So I'm gonna try to see if Justin can get this unput together because I have the box for this, you guys. I know, how cool is this? Like, although this would look amazing in my house, my living room is not big enough. Like, it'd be cool to have in the corner or something, but honestly, you guys, it will literally take up like 1/8 of my living room. So I know, it's monstrous. Now, what's neat about this, let me flip it around too, so you can get the front version. I feel like I'm doing like calisthenics tonight. So it's got the opening for the cockpit and everything like that. Hey, can you come grab this? Can you come? It's not going on the wall. We're not keeping it, honey. It's way too big. Oh my gosh. This is why he doesn't go garage selling with me. He's a hoarder and he's not going to admit it. He wants to keep this. We are not hooking it up to make Star Wars sound on the Sonos speakers. Actually, that would be pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Honey, will you come take it from me for a second, though? I don't have anywhere to put it in the living room, and it's taking up so much space. So my hope is, the guy said he couldn't figure out how to get it apart. He said, once you put it together, you're not supposed to be able to get it apart. I, fortunately, am married to a super crafty dude that I believe can get this disassembled, because it is... Like, guys, look at how big this thing is. Like, this is the biggest TIE fighter that anyone's like, wow. All right, so I'm going to hand you this. So I've got room in here because there is no room. So there's that.
Take it apart.
There's that. I don't know. Here's why I want it to be taken apart, because I have the original box for it. So this has the box, and what's really crazy, oh man, that does look good. It just takes up too much space. What's really crazy about this is he still has like all the guns and missiles and everything are in there. Oh, we're gonna get a restriction from that one. It's got the little pew-pews. It's got the guy with the pew-pews here. He's still frozen in carbonite. Your eyes will clear from the carbonite. Someone that loves you. Don't mind me, I'm just quoting Star Wars. Snap dabble! City nurses here, Columbia. Yeah, so this came with, it's got like the original pamphlet. So that's why I want to get it disassembled, because if I can get this thing disassembled, then I can sell it as like, used in box. Oh my goodness. Do you guys even see what he's trying to do over here? Here, for those of you that are on YouTube, the camera should follow me. Oh, is it not following me? I don't know how to make it follow me. How do I do this? Okay, now what? Nope. It's not doing it. Do I hit this 3? Oh my gosh. This is, Justin, I don't know how to use any of this.
Where it says console.
Where? No, I don't see it. I don't have my glasses on.
Row of buttons. Row of buttons. Row of buttons.
What row of buttons? Oh, yeah. 3, hit 3.
No.
Oh, whoops. Okay, what?
No.
What? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch it. I didn't break it. What do I do?
Below that is a row of buttons, right?
Yep.
And then go down one more to the first word.
Console?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Normal tracking.
Normal tracking. Okay. Oh, it worked. Okay. All right. So if you're on YouTube, you guys will see this. This is what he's trying to do. He's literally trying to stick it up in the corner. Can you guys see over here what he's trying to do? Okay. That does look pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. That looks pretty sick. However, you know what else looks sick? the fact that I can resell it for $200. That looks sick. Paid 15. Paid $15 for that one. Oh man, we are on a tear tonight, honey. We are.
Buzz Killington. She just wants good sound. She just wants good sound.
Good gravy.
Build a business.
I just want to make money and build a business. Hey, Alex and Denise, Summer, what's going on? Okay, next thing I got, this is just a little something for me. These things are amazing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. You can get them at the old Wally World. They're drawer organizers, but this side opens up and they slide out to actually fit your own drawers. So whatever size your drawers are, they keep everything organized. So I have 2 of these in my kitchen and I have one more drawer. I've been wanting to get one, but I didn't want to spend the $25. So I got this for $3. So got a little something for ourselves today amongst the insanity. All right. Should we do some more toys here and then we'll do some clothes? Okay. Now, what I got down here, if you're, like I said, if you're on YouTube, you'll be able to see this, is a huge, massive, gigantic gray tub. And so he brings this out and it is just chocked full of toys. And all of a sudden the vultures at the garage sale, they're like, "Ooh, what you got over there?" And I literally closed the lid. I was like, "I'm buying all of it." And this lady goes, "Oh, okay." I was like, "You ain't buying none of this." So I got all of these toys for, let's see, 30, 40, I think $40. I think I spent $40. I think I spent $40 on this. I'll have to check. Here we go. All right. Number 1 is a Thundercats. Now, I don't know how old this stuff's all going to be. I don't know if all of this is new or old or what it is. These might be remakes. I don't know. Let's do our little Google lens and find out. Did anybody watch Thundercats? I definitely did. If it was a boys cartoon, I was into it. So let's see. Like I said, I don't know what's new. I don't know what's old. This guy is selling with his sword. If I can find his sword, he's selling for $100. So pretty great. So I literally have already made all my money back with this one. You were into She-Ra? Gene, me too. She-Ra, Princess of Power. I know, Thundercats is great. So we got this guy here. All right, next thing we've got is, this looks like some sort of like Wizard of Oz set. So it's like a Wizard of Oz, like road. And then I think this, oh no, this is a Thundercats thing too. So this is a Thundercats something. I don't know what this is. It does something. It says Thundercats on it. I don't know if somebody connects to it or what. Thankfully, we have this magic thing called Google Lens because we're going to find out what all this stuff is because I literally have no idea. I bought this tub. This is the first time I've been through it. I did not go through this tub when I bought it. I just saw the vultures coming over and I was like, I want all of it. All right, so this is a $30 toy. Looks like it attaches to some see-through guy. So hopefully the see-through guy is in here and we can sell that for $30. Okay. And then, like I said, we got this Wizard of Oz thing. Oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. Huh. I got this at that first garage sale. This probably isn't worth anything. I mean, it's got a big chip and stuff out of it. But my grandma, so I've got my 2 ladies on my arms. This is my grandma here. And this is a whole Wizard of Oz themed arm for my grandma. And then my mom, of course, is birds. And so this was my grandma. I found this at the exact same sale that I found those Sonos speakers at the first sale of the day. So that's just weird. That just tells me, to me, that means my ladies are thinking about me today. I know that might seem cheesy to some of y'all, but it makes me feel good and we're going to go with it. Happy Golden Sea. Good to see you, Susie. G-Port 8. Happy days. Hey, Big E. I haven't seen you in a minute. Okay, let's see. What else do we get in here? Next thing we've got is Thundercats Savage World. This is Slive. And it looks like it was a GameStop release, which is always exciting. There's a barcode over it. So we will be using our heat gun to get that off. But let's take a look. So I'm just going to so we're just going to do, if you guys are cool with it, I always think that this is the interesting part. You know, people do a lot of thrift hauls, but they don't tell you what stuff is worth. And my whole idea, hey, Sophie, my whole idea doing this, you guys, isn't just to show you what I got, but also for you to be able to see stuff that's worth money so that you know what to get when you're out sourcing. So if you're cool with it, I'd like to comp this stuff lightly, unless you guys don't want this. If you don't want me to do any comps and you just want me to show you what I got, let me know. If you want me to comp, say comp. If you want to just blow through it, say go through it. So hello, Shauna Lynn's here. I'm just curious what this stuff is worth, but we don't have to look up everything. So it looks like this guy is going to be worth about $20. I love the way you're doing it. Okay, cool. Comp, all right, comps. Okay. Southern, what is up? I have missed you, my love. We love that info. Okay, cool. All right. So a lot of this stuff isn't going to be super old, you guys, but it doesn't have to be vintage. I think when people are looking out at toys, they think to themselves like, oh, it's not vintage, it's not worth anything. Guys, a lot of this stuff, especially like these GameStop release things, can be worth crazy money. My son just sold a whole bunch of toys he got from where he lives. The neighbor was like trying to get rid of her husband's old stuff and just gave him, I mean, he's made like $2,500 off of the stuff from the next door neighbor. So never snooze on toys. And you can always use the barcode to look them up if you are at a garage sale and you want to comp. I mean, I got this tub. When you guys see how many toys are in here, you're about to literally be like, what is happening? We did. Justin has mic'd me. I now have 2 like Star Trek things on me. He's got a camera that like moves around. I don't know, man. He just buys things and he's like, he's a gadget, guys. Okay, Southern, you think I'm a gadget person? Justin is the ultimate gadget person. Like if it's electronic, he is in it to win it. What is the best way to find garage sales? So, Leeport, a couple different ways. I always do Craigslist first, Facebook groups next. Then I look on Yard Sale Finder, which is an app. And thank you, Arizona, for reminding me about this, because I always forget about that yard sale app. It's just called Yard Sale. So some people will post on that. And then I find most of my garage sales by tangents. And what that is like I'm on the way to another garage sale and I go to it. And I still have my original one GS'd. And then I'm driving and I see another one. And then I see another one. And so I just kind of go out and about. I mean, I had 2 garage sales written down this morning when I left here. And we went to, we didn't even do our specs today, guys. We went to 21 sales. So I went to 21 sales. We spent 90 in cash, spent 115 on Venmo for 205, went to 3 towns today. So I went to 3 towns for all this stuff. All right. So about $20 on that guy. All right. Next we've got Thundercats, VYNL Funkos. Let's find out what these guys are worth here. And I'm just doing quick comps. So what I'm doing, for those of you that are new, is you just go into Google Lens and just take a picture of it. Now, I'm not telling you what things have sold for or any of that. I'm just telling you what people kind of have this stuff listed for. So it looks like these go for around $20. And this one actually is in pretty good condition. Little tiny turned up corner there, but I mean, it's pretty. These have been in a tub and not touched since probably bought. All right. Next thing we've got is Thundercats pins, missing 1 pin, probably Lioness, which is, oh, no, he's there. All right. So little Thundercats pins here. I mean, I can't imagine this is worth more than like, $10 or something. And then we've got, something Star Wars. Oh, what's this? What is this? So this says Star Wars Han Cholo Darth Vader pendant. Wow, that's cool. In case you guys couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with Star Wars. Whoa. Oh, it's a necklace. Check that out. Whoa. Ooh, I feel like I'm a baller right now. Look at me. Guys, all I wear is literally plastic jewelry. That's cool. I don't know what that's worth, but that's fun. All right, let's take a look here. We're just going to comp the box and see. It's literally called Han Cholo too. That must be the brand or something. All right, let's take a look and see what we got here. This looks like it is going for, drum roll please. Whoa, no, that can't be right. Is that right? Whoa, there's one listed for $250 on, that can't be right though. That seems way too expensive. That can't be right. I don't believe it. I'm going to type in Darth Vader. That can't be right. That seems way too much. That seems way overly priced. Oh, yeah, I can't really find any. Ooh. There's a Stormtrooper one for 40. All right. Well, that might be a pleasant little banger that we weren't expected. Wow. Yeah, vintage toys. Okay, yes. We're doing toys, Brian. I got a bucket of toys tonight, so stick around. So this is like a little Darth Vader. He's on a little pendant. He's got what looks like his lightsaber looks gold, and then it's got the the little it's got the Star Wars logos on here. So I don't know if you can see that. It's got the Empire logo on the side there. Wow, and it's heavy. It's like crazy heavy. So this is wild. Iced out, says Southern. I love it. Blended is here. Yeah, so that's kind of a nice little banger. I don't know what that's worth, but I mean, all this stuff, guys, each of these items cost me about 50 cents each. That's how many toys are in here. Yeah, that's a pretty rare pendant. I would think 200 to 250. Justin, banger. Dude, there's a Star Wars thing in here that's worth like 200 to 250, Brian says. Oh, I paid like 60 cents. Okay, awesome. All right, next thing we've got here is a Thundercats something Tower of Omens. It's the Tower of Omens. So let's see what this is worth here. So this one's got a UPC on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight over to eBay. So if you're new and you're looking up stuff too, if it's got a barcode, eBay has a way for you to check stuff out there. It looks about like 25 bucks. About 25 bucks. 25. Yeah, about 25 bucks. So about 25 bucks on our Thundercats Tower of Omens. All right, I am going to run out of room here so fast, you guys. There are so many toys in here, I can't even express to you the situation. All right, next up, we've got this dude. So another Thundercats guy. I'm assuming he's probably worth about the same amount as the other dude. He's got articulating legs. He's got an articulating middle here. And should we do a quick comp on him just to see? Brian, I'm in your wheelhouse tonight. I got so much toy stuff today. It's so crazy. Oh, 45 bucks looks like. All right. Maybe about 45 bucks. Yeah, looks like 45 bucks. This is Panthro, by the way, for anybody that wants to know. This is Panthro. Don't tell everyone what you paid for your stuff. Why not? It's exciting. That's the whole point. Yeah. Oh, I would have bought that bin in seconds. Brian, I am telling you, he literally opened it up and this lady was coming over. She reaches her hand in and I closed the lid and I was like, I'm buying it all. The guy hadn't told me a price. He didn't tell me nothing. I was like, are you kidding me? This is literally my childhood. Besides getting the opportunity to sell this stuff, this is also so fun for me. Like, it's so amazing. Okay, next up, we've got Mega Brands something. It looks like the torso to something. I don't know what this is. Something that's not put together. Brian, I don't know if you know what this is. It's like there's a little guy's face there. I don't know if anybody over on the Tubies knows. It says Mega Brands. I don't know what that is. I have no idea who or what this is. I don't even know if I can Google lenses because it's like not put together. See if I'm going to put, what is it called? Mega Brands. Mega Brands. Looks like, there are Mega Blokes. I don't even know. This one's going to be a tough one. Mago's good? Mago's good? Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. I am on a really cool group over on FB. They help to identify toys, and like if you find like little parts at sales or whatever and you put it up there, people can help you figure out what it is. So I'm gonna have to put some of this stuff up there, I think. All right, next up we've got this guy here, another Thundercats situation. He's got I don't know if that's supposed to be on there. I don't think this is supposed to be on here. Is that supposed to be on there? That doesn't seem like that's supposed to be on there. I think maybe someone was playing with him and put that on there, or maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. We're about to find out. I don't know why that. Oh, no, it is. So this is Mumra, and he does have all that on them. So it looks like probably around 50 bucks, 60 bucks for him there. Yeah, Mumra. Brian, I'm telling you, this is the perfect live for you to come on tonight. Brian's going to help us out because I got nothing on some of this stuff. All right. Next up, we've got, oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, it's got a little popped side box there, unfortunately. Let's pop that back there. All right, so we got a little Skeletor with Snake Mountain. His box has got a tiny bit of damage, but that's okay. Let's see if we can figure out how much our Skeletor is. Skeletor with Snake Mountain, which was his castle. Let's take a look here. Let's go over to eBay and see there is definitely a little bend on that box. So it may change the value. Yeah, this is probably not worth that much. This is probably literally like $5 or $6. Funko has gone. Funko is not the Funko that Funko was at one Funko time. 24 says Brian on that one. I thought I saw 24 free ship though, and that box has got damage. So, all right, next thing we've got is Cats. Oh, another Tower of Omen. Now this one looks open. I bet you this goes with this. I have a sneaking suspicion. Yes. Okay. So this is, oh, cool. So it's got its box. So this is the thing that goes in this one here. I'm going to put those to the side so that I can get that taken apart and put back together, put in the box. Oh my gosh, you guys, there's so much stuff in here. All right. Next up, we've got Panthro. We've got the classic Lion-O. I am assuming these are probably both going to be about what the other one was. However, with action figures, you just never know. So let's take a look here. So it looks like this one is going to be maybe about $30 for this guy. Of course, we're going to get, I knew we were going to get a restriction on this one. So about $30 for that guy. And then the Panthro here, he's probably about the same, I would imagine, somewhere in there. Every once in a while, though, you'll get one that's like, there was only a few of them made. Yeah, so he's about 26 on him. Okay. Oh my gosh, this tub. All right, next one. We've got the lion, or we got the Thundercats chick, and I can never remember her name. What is this chick's name? I'm assuming she's probably worth about the same as the other ones. Brian, you could probably let us know on that one. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. We got another Panthro. Then we've got a Mumra in its package. Wow, this is a lot of money. Then we've got this dude, and I can't remember his name. What's this guy's name? He's got his little whip here. Dwayne, good to see you. Hey guys, hey over on YouTubies, I see you too. So here's this guy here with the little whippy guy. What is this guy's name? What is his name and what is her name? So this dude he's $40 and he's, oh, Tigra. Yes, Tigra. I remember Tigra. So you got Tigra there. And then I don't remember her name at all. Like, it's not even, doesn't even look remotely familiar to me. Chitra. Okay, so Chitra, and she's worth probably, with her stand, if the stand, which is probably not in here, with the stand, it's worth a lot more, but she's probably worth about $25. Okay, next up, we've got another Mumra. So another Mumra. And then, holy cow, I'm running out of room. All right, and we got some guys wrapped up in bubble wrap. Who is this? Who do we have? Oh, okay. Yes, we got a little elf, guys. This is, I know who this is, and why am I not placing it? Nerd lore's failing me. If Justin was out here, he'd probably tell us. Gilgad. Yeah, so this is Gilgad. He's a Lord of the Rings guy, if anyone was wondering, by the way. I couldn't remember his name, though. So he's about $14. Then we've got, who do we got here? Somebody else. We got another toy. Another elf here. He's got his, like, place for his arrows and everything back here. Auntie's Crafty is here, so we got him. And all of these, I'm guessing, are probably about the same, probably in that wheelhouse. So this is Rohan. This is Legolas. So yeah, Legolas is about 15. He doesn't have his arrows anymore unless they're in here. There's a whole bunch of loose stuff in here. All right, next up, another Lord of the Rings guy. I'm not going to comp each of these because I'm guessing they're probably about the same. Here's a bunch of swords and stuff like that. So this is going to go to some of those Lord of the Rings guys. So we are going to have to pair all that up. Next, we've got another Lord of the Rings. So we got the head elf there. Man, this is just like $10, $10, $10, $10, $20. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So we got a Funko, a short little Lion-O here, Thundercats. We've got another Lord of the Rings guy. We've got a whole bunch of loose stuff in here. Okay. So we got a Masters of the Universe sticker. We've got a PowerCon. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that with He-Man and Battle Cat. So we got a little pin there. This is a PowerCon exclusive pin. Let's see if this is worth anything. Sometimes with the exclusive stuff, it's worth stuff. And then other times, that's why it's always good to comp this stuff, guys. So if you're spending more than like a quarter at stuff, I would comp it. So this looks like it's going to be, a little hard to find. It's probably like a $10 pen or something. Here's another one. So you got Master of Arms. And then we've got more megas. So we got more of those megas. More megas, more of those. We have a little Thundercat out of his package. So he probably won't be worth a whole ton being out of his package like that. Oh my gosh, there's so much more in here. Holy cow. All right. Skeletor pin. He-Man pin. What do you got? She-Ra. Is that She-Ra? Yeah. No. Not She-Ra. Why am I not placing her name right now? And then we've got He-Man as Adam. So just in his regular everyday gear. Then we've got another. So, we got Arwen. So we got another little Lord of the Rings lady. We got a little Mothra out of his packaging. This is insanity. We have a Evelyn Funko, probably not worth a whole lot. The box is kind of busted. Oh, here's our other pin. Cool. So now that'll be actually a complete set, which will make that worth more. All right. Then we've got, what in the world is this? Whoa, this is cool. Check this out. So this is a 50-inch tall. This is one of those, do you guys remember these from when we were kids, like the Halloween decorations with like the articulating arms, like the arms that move around and everything? Wow, that's super cool. I wonder if this is worth anything. Let's take a look here. This one I am going to comp here and just see, because that's really cool. I mean, they may have made 1 million of them, so they may not be worth much, but let's find out. Can you guys believe I got all of this stuff? This entire tub that we're still going through. I got for I think I spent $40. Yeah, these are hard to find. This is going to be worth some stuff. I bet you this is worth like $50. Let's see. Oh, Jean, you messaged me on Jamble. Jean, how do I leave a review? Jean, if you're watching, there should be, if you go over to your item, Jaylicious. Oh, by the way, Jaylicious, I don't know if you're here tonight. Jaylicious left me the nicest review on Jamble of all time. And I'm like, appreciate. I got the t-shirts ready for this next week's Jamble too, by the way. I got some good ones in there. Okay, so we got He-Man, $50 on that. Let's put him back there. Then we've got a 2021 PowerCon. These little lanyard things can be worth money too. The weekend passes, people lose theirs, and so they want to be able to replace it. So we got some weekend passes to something, which is probably where this person got all this stuff. All right, next, there's more. Got some bubble wrap. Get this out of the way. We've got a little Avenger here. We've got another. So we got Beastman, Masters of the Universe, a cool little Lionel sticker. And what I might do with some of this small stuff. So don't be afraid to bundle some of your stuff up too. If you go to a sale and you get like this, and I've got all those loose guys, I'll probably do like a little Thundercats bundle. Just make sure you don't call them a lot. If you call them a lot, then eBay can't technically sell them overseas. So you want to call it a set or a bundle. Katra. Yep. Thank you, Green Thrifty. How did it go on Jamble? Shauna, it was so amazing. Like, I had such a good time. I can't wait for the one that I've got coming up. I've got one coming up next week. I think it's like Tuesday or something. I'll let you guys know. But if you go over to Jamble, you'll see it. Come in and support. I appreciate it, even if you have it just on in the background. It went super good. I was so nervous for my first one, but I think I did okay. I'm not quite as nervous for this one. So I'm more excited for this one. Hey, Lawman. Okay. Then we've got PowerCon. So this must have been like the manuals that they had there. I'll probably sell these with the lanyards that tell you, like, you know, what's going on. Obviously, this was like a He-Man convention that somebody went to. All right. We're still going, guys. This is still out of that original box. We got another Thundercats full pin thing on a card. We've got, this is one of the guys from the Cantina from Star Wars. I will probably keep that, actually. We will probably keep him, and he will go back here on my Star Wars collection. So that's how that goes. 120 for me, 120 for somebody else. Jen Meets World, $40. Yeah, I know. Can you believe that? All right, another one, Mega. This looks like a Skeletor Mega. So I'm guessing all those Megas must be He-Man. Then we've got not Popclaw. What was his name? Guys, where's my nerds? Where's my other nerds out there? Not Lockjaw. What is his name? I can't remember his name. And then we've got a Mega Mossman something thing. Couple more stickers here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we're still going through stuff in here. This is insane. I just want to point out, I got all of this, you guys, for like $40. A something that goes to someone. Another little Star Wars guy. This will probably wind up on our back wall too. And he's pretty beat up. It's a little Han Solo, but he's like, I think it's supposed to be Han Solo in Stormtrooper gear. I don't think it's supposed to be Luke. He's beat up though. I'll probably toss him. And then we've got what looks like something for those Lords of the Rings guys. We've got more stickers. So cool little vinyl stickers. Another pin, PowerCon 2021. I can't even believe this. I am literally working up a sweat doing this. Then we've got something like a little blow up something. Oh, awesome. This is rad. I know exactly what this is. So this is going to be He-Man's sword that blows up. Ready? So you blow it up and then it's going to be like, by the power of Grayskull, He-Man, Princess of Power. So it's like a blow-up sword. So that's super awesome. And speakers for Justin, says Green Thrifty. You guys think he's going to try to let me get those speakers out of here? What that man's going to do is he's going to hide those speakers until I forget about them. And then he's going to hook them up one day when I'm garage sailing. And then I'm going to come home and he's going to be like, oh, honey, look at how amazing your punk rock music sounds in the living room. You know, those speakers are hooked up, so if you sell them, it's not going to sound as good. I know exactly how that's going to go. Hey, Libby. Oh, what do we got going over on YouTube? Katara, John, thank you. Yes, I could not remember the name. All right, so got He-Man. Guys, for those of you that are over on YouTube, you'll be able to see here because I can move the camera with me. This whole table here, we got all this stuff back here. I got the Masters of the Universe Grayskull, which I'm going to put away and let it accrue in value, and the Sonos speakers with the feet. And then I also, at that same sale, got a Tommy Hilfiger button-up shirt. We got a little... Y'all got me buying hard goods now. A little cast iron thing that goes on the counter. It's vintage. It says, bless this house, O Lord, we pray. Make it safe by night and day. So this is a little vintage, super cute. It's got like green filigree and stuff at the bottom down here. It's got like the hay bale. So I got this. I got that. I got all of this. Oh my goodness. We also, at that same sale, I picked up this jacket, which is awesome. It's like this really cool jean jacket, and denim is so popular and hot right now. It's got like a cinched ruched waist, It's got like the flip up cuffs you can flip or wear regular. It's not a crazy brand, but it doesn't matter. This is just an aesthetic sell. And so this is super cute. I'll probably be able to get like probably $25 for this easily. So I got that, and then 2 more things, and I'll tell you what I spent for everything. I got, ready? Where's my women, potentially men, that are between the ages of 38 and 55? Where's my 38s to 55s? Or where are my people that have parents that age or have kids that age? Because I want to show you what I got. Ready? So, first one, Auntie says 55 DW. You're going to get hooked on hard goods and never go back. I like the hard goods. I just find way more clothes. All right, everybody, you're in? Ready? Okay. All right. Who remembers these guys? Step by step. Ooh, baby, I want to get with you, girl. Step one. We can have lots of fun. Step two. It's just me and you. Step three. I don't remember step 3. Step four. You'll always want more. I think I don't remember more than 1 or 2. Check that out. Green Thrifty, you knew it. So this is in super good condition. When you're buying tapes, you always want to check and look in here to see if you see any mildew. You also want to pop the bottom and look for mildew. If you see any signs of white or mildew, it is garbage. The tape will break when you play it. So this not only has that, but it also has all the lyrics and everything, and it's in really good condition. There's no stains or anything, which to find these in this shape is really super difficult. So got that, and then, oh, it looks like, is that tape in the center? Oh no, it came like that. Okay, so we're gonna put this back in, and then I got not just one, but wait for it. You have vintage sheets with NKOTB. Hella, I'm so insanely jealous right now. Yes, I was singing this song with you. It's just you and me. Perfect, thank you. So I got that, and then I also got the other one. Now this, I believe, is the first tape that they ever released. Unfortunately, it does have a little damage on the cardboard, but the tape itself looks good and looks clean. Look at how old school that tape is too. So let me take a look. This is before they were popular, and they didn't even have the budget to do the lyrics in this one. So let me take a look. I am curious on the comps on this. Shall we comp it just out of curiosity? Excuse me. Let's see. So this one, it says is, yeah, look at how young they are, you guys. Look at that. Look at how young they are in that one. That is young. So this one, this one's worth like $5. And then this one here, because I'll probably just sell these together. I assumed I would sell these as a set. Now I do have the concert booklets that are all signed by their moms up for auction, and I may, if it doesn't sell, I may combine this in with it. So this one's worth like, okay, so this one's worth more like $20. So, okay, so let's go over it. I got the Sonos speakers, each of those are worth $1.50. The stands are probably worth $20 a piece. You're not keeping the speakers. We got all of these toys, the clothes, the New Kids on the Block. We got the cast iron thing, all the toys back there, the Power of Grayskull, the He-Man thing, all of it, $100. I spent $100 on all of that. I mean, this has to be $800 worth of stuff, maybe more, something in there. So not a bad pickup. That was the very first garage sale I went to for the day, and I'm so glad I went. And I chatted with the people for a minute. I was waiting for them to unpack. I had the good signs from Mom. So, hey, Annie, how are you? I know, absolutely absurd to get all of that for $100. Like, crazy. Oh, we got one more guy in here. Oh, we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Here, he's a little beat up too, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, and this toy thing. over here that we haven't, that we have to take apart. Okay, next up, let's do some clothes, and then I have more hard goods. I know, this is such a weird hard goods day for me. I don't normally get this much hard goods, but okay, first thing we got, LA Dodgers hat. Justin told me to buy anything I see that's LA Dodgers. Honey, I bought an LA Dodgers thing because you told me to. That's your girl. So this is a 7 1/4 hat, brand new with the tags. Picked this up for $1. Got this for free. I was like, this has to be worth something. Taylor Swift, the Best of Tour cup. So this is going to be something that was probably bought at the tour. I'm assuming this is worth something. I'm an absolute, you're an inspiration. Thanks, Fleetwood. That makes me feel good. So guys, where's my Swifties? Did I do good? I mean, I got this for free. So anything that's worth, it's got to be worth something, right? I mean, I don't know. Hey, Plenty. It's got a little Taylor Swift action. Next thing we got is a little pair of Skechers. So Skechers memory foams, slip-on ballet-like shoes, cottagecore, flowercore, whimsy goth, dark academia, momcore, Thanksgiving, date night, New Year's. All those are all the keywords. Anything Taylor will sell, says Jen. That's kind of what I was thinking. Matthias, what's up? Nurse is here. Nurse, you just missed the epic unboxing of 1 million hard goods. All right, next up, we've got a pair of Vionic. This is another brand I always pick up because it always sells. So Vionics are good for people that have like plantar fasciitis, heel spurs, anyone that needs extra arch support. They're not as expensive as like Kurus or Hokas or Ufas, but they still sell. They sell well, and they always sell for me. I can't keep Vionics ever in my store. Nurse is watching for work. Oh my goodness, Nurse is a naughty puppy. Sugar's here. Yeah, John says, love that show. I get you over on YouTube. I hear you. I loved it too. All right, next up. Oh, and I paid $2 for each of these shoes. So $2 for the Skechers, $2 for the Vionics, $2 for these Converse, little pair of black. Now, these ones are great because the amount of keywords you can stick down in there, indie, emo, rock, post-hardcore, metal, death metal, hardcore, skater, skater boy, skater girl, skate life, retro, throwback, 90s nostalgia, Y2K nostalgia. Like there's so many keywords you can use to sell Converse. I sell a lot of Converse. So pick those up for $2. Another pair of Vionics, pick these up for $2. These are really unique. I had never seen this pair before. They, the lacing is down the side. And the reason that you'll see some shoes do this, especially shoes that are focused on to help people with like plantar fasciitis or heel spurs, is because a lot of times the top of your foot gets so sore because you do have to wear shoes that are kind of tight around your heel and stuff for that extra support. So this one is down the side. And so that is for a functionality reason. These are lightweight, they're breathable. They're going to go into the washing machine, and then we'll just use our little like on it, and they will spiff up really nicely. And then one more pair of Vionics, another pair here. And of course, we always test our tennis shoes whenever you're at a sale. Whenever you've got any shoe ever, you're going to flick the front, see if it's separated. You're going to look to see if the back is blown out. And then you're going to do the squeeze, twist, and you're looking for any cracks or breaks or anything which will let you know that there is some dry rot or the shoe has been compromised, meaning it's probably got left outside wet. So when I'm at a garage sale while I'm talking, hey, how much you want for these shoes? I am like, click, checking the back, twist, squeeze. And then just make sure, because I got burned a lot at the beginning. I bought a lot of Nikes that I had to throw away because I didn't test them. All right. And then last thing in this bag is a little belt buckle, super cool. It's got like the gold rodeo guy on it. It's got the braid twist around the outside. Just a cute little belt buckle. If I had to guess, this is probably like a $25 to $30 belt buckle somewhere, I would say in there. And with Western being as hot as it is right now, this is just a no-brainer. I would definitely use all the hashtags for Western in there. So you got Western, Western style, Western wear, ranch, rodeo, cowboy, country, cowgirl, farm, and then most importantly, city, CITY. make sure you put city in there because you got a lot of people from like New York, California that are buying these, not because they are, working on a ranch, but because that aesthetic is very popular right now. All right, so that is that one. Let's move on to, let's do some more clothes here. All right, next thing we've got, now this is not something that you guys have ever seen me pick up. This is not something I would normally pick up. And I don't even know that this is any sort of super good brand. It's called Eloquii Elements. But I got it because there is a tag on it. So this is a Christmas time. Anything new with tag that I can pick up for $1, I'm pretty much getting. And this is like an absolutely insane, like cottage core, flower core, granny core, grandma, puffer poof, retro, throwback, heritage style. You can even call this a laggin look because this is something that you could layer over other items. Eloquii is a plus size company, very popular. Cool, yeah, so I picked this up for $1. I just liked the way it looked. It's not my aesthetic, but I liked it because I know this will catch the eye when someone's scrolling. By the way, Riz, what is up? Good to see you. Eloquii plus sizes do well. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. I'm not really sure, but hopefully I'm saying that right. If not, then it is what it is. All right, next thing I got, picked this up for $1. And this is not a brand I even know, but this is an aesthetic buy. So it's of NY Jeans. It doesn't feel like a super crazy high quality, but I got it because this is what's called a battle vest. So if you're a girl and you're into punk rock like I am, then you know all about battle vests. So battle vests are something that you wear and then you, oh, wow, that's a little bit big for me. Then you put your patchwork on the back. It's a very like old school punk edgy look. You can just look up battle vest. So I will put battle vest on this as a women's, but I'm also going to put a lot of other things in there because denim on denim, guys, like I've been saying, is really super popular right now. So someone is going to wear this on top of even maybe something else that has denim along with a pair of jeans. So this is kind of a neat little aesthetic buy. Do you just list your keywords in your listings? Yes. Underneath my description, Melissa, underneath every description, you will see after my measurements, I've got my little disclaimer that's like, I ship fast. Please look at the measurements, like all those things. And then underneath that is my keywords and my SKU. Where's my old battle vest out? Riz, I know you got one. Riz has probably got one with Jordan on the back. Or you got the Cure. There's like a Robert Smith on the back or something epic. Dude, Riz, I wish I still had mine. Oh man, I had some goodies on that. Okay, next up, this is just one of those little bread and butter buys. It's a little polo shirt. What I usually do with these is I will stick this off to the side. And when I get like 2 or 3 of these that are in the same size, I will do a little bundle deal. I do this with Nike tees a lot. I do this with anything that someone wouldn't necessarily want to pay $5.99 shipping, but they'd pay $6.99 shipping if they can get like 3 shirts, or they'd pay $7.50 shipping if they can get like 4 shirts. And so I usually put these off to the side and then I just kind of combine them together for one price. Next thing I got, this is totally an aesthetic buy as well. This has a tag that makes me feel like it's vintage, but then I feel like I'm not sure. But I got it because of the aesthetic. So it's got like this old school tag to it. It's designed for Debbie Super Plus, made in the Sultanate of Oman. Cooked. I don't even know what that means. So it's 100% cotton. But the reason I got it is because it's just this really cool, like these are called chore coats. So this is like a really nice corduroy chore coat. It's this really pretty, like purpley blue color. And it's like a heavy, thick boy. So anything that's big and baggy and has that like 90s aesthetic look to it is so big right now, especially with the old school professor buttons. And so it's got like the chore coat pockets. I've been picking a lot of chore coats up and I keep selling them. They're not staying in yours was Bauhaus. Oh, I should have known. How did I not think of Bauhaus? Of course it is. That's epic. I think I should be offended. That's a great tip. Never thought about that. All right, Colin, we're learning things together, right? All right, so let's get this off to the side. So these are all let's see. These are ready to list. Perfect. Shoes need to be cleaned. They're going in the clean box. They're going in the I need to be cleaned. See if Charity can even make any baskets tonight. Come on. Come on. I said, come on. I said, come on. All right, we're not going to throw the hat because the hat's new. All right, next up, we'll do this one here, this bag, and then we'll do some more hard goods. Okay, what do we got in here? I don't even remember what I got today. All right, this is a old 1990s, potentially late 80s CW, not a crazy brand. However, this is a wool coat. So I did not pay $2. I think I paid $1 for each of these things because you know me and my let's make a deals. It's got all of the buttons and it's got that cool old school, like, what do you want to call it? Like the old 90s military-ish buttons on there. All the buttons were on it. I started checking the blazers for buttons because at the beginning I wasn't doing that. So it's wool. It doesn't have any like holes or anything in it. And it just has that really cool, like old school kind of classic look to it. That is ready to be listed. Next up, we've got another jacket. I don't buy a whole lot of Gap stuff. But with this being like a really cool, like nicely structured bomber jacket, these always do well for me, especially this time of year. People are trying to find stuff to go to Christmas, to go to their parents' house, and they just want something that looks kind of nice and classy. And this is in really good condition. It's got like the quilted inside, soft outside. And with this, I'm going to make sure I do like, you know, Christmas time, winter, family dinner. I mean, you can get kind of creative with your keywords because put yourself in the place of the people that are looking for stuff. You got some dude, he's 24. He's living in California right now, so he doesn't really need a jacket, but he's going to go visit his family that lives in Ohio. That's a shout out for Coley, lives in Ohio, and he just needs like something nice to wear to go to family dinner. So he's like, nice jacket to wear, Christmas dinner. I mean, these are the things people Google. Think about what you Google. Like, and with eBay and all the other apps, Poshmark and whatnot, those searches look for things on those sites. So just put yourself in the mind of like, what are people going to be searching on Google and use that for your keywords? That is tip of the night, guys. That's how I sell a lot of my clothes, I think, is from that. Okay, next one. I have no idea what fight this is, but anything that's got like a fight where there was two people, kind of a championship thing or something. These kind of shirts just always sell well for me. Someone's going to know who that is. My son will know who that is. I have literally no idea who it is. But it'll get sold and it's probably like $20 or something. I'd say I'd probably get $20 for that. And then I always pick up these little kind of Majestics. They aren't anything crazy. This has got something on the back of it. I mean, this is obviously something I have no idea what this is and totally out of my wheelhouse, but I paid like, I want to pay like $1 for this. And a little pirate something says Bella Verde Farms. I don't know what that is, but this is probably like a $15 shirt or something like that, I would say. All right, next up, we've got another little jersey thing. So this is a soccer jersey, I'm assuming. Pumas, he wanted $5. I paid $3 for this. And this is Camperion 2009 Glacera. These always sell well for me. So got that one there. Arizona, you missed the toys, my friend. Literally an entire table full and a couch full of toys today. All right, next thing we've got here is another one of those kind of fight shirts. This is $1. And it is someone that fought somebody in 2018 somewhere. And like I said, this kind of stuff, fight stuff, soccer jerseys, anything match related always does well for me. Champion in Spanish is the translation. Oh, thank you, Annie. I would not have known that because I spent the entire time I should have been in Spanish class. Well, I don't know if I should say this. I was probably smoking stokes out back and making out with boys because I was not being a good student. I was being a naughty puppy. All right. Me, a free spirit? I can't imagine. All right. Next up we've got here is, now I already sold one of these, which was so crazy. So I already sold one of these, so I know it'll sell again. This is just a little soccer jersey here with AT&T. And these sell really well for me. They usually sell on Depop is usually where I wind up selling these here. Blended is laughing. Oh, De Hoya. Yeah, I think that was the shirt that was in my hand. I think you're right. I don't know nothing about that world. I got a kid that's super into like MMA, so he knows all about that stuff. And my grandma, my nanny, this gal right here, was like a hardcore boxing fan, so they know about stuff, but I don't know nothing. Now, if it comes to playing video games, you want to talk about Black Ops, I could talk about that all day, or like any video game stuff. But Jennifer's here. Sapphire, good to see you. All right, so that's that bag. Let's move on to some other hard goods here, and then we'll do some more clothes. Okay, so we are going to do something fun. I thought we would do this. I hope everyone enjoys it. If you don't enjoy it, I apologize in advance. But I'm at the sale. And let's see, I need to make some room. So I'm at this sale and I see this, we're just gonna take this. I see this big tub of what looks like comic books. Now, I don't know nothing about comics, guys, and I never claim to know a ton about comics. However, I have sold these old vintagey comics before for anywhere between like $2 to like $40. So I saw these, they wanted 75 cents for each of these. And I looked at her and I was like, I ain't paying 75 cents for these. I said, but I'll give you $10 for this whole box. And she said, okay, sounds good. So I got all these that we're about to go through for $10. I'm going to go kind of quick, but the reason I want to go through each of them is because I just want to spark your guys' memories. Because I thought that would be something fun. So hopefully you enjoy this portion of this and going through some old stuff. So what I want to know is why we're going through these is who remembers any of these things we're going to go through. So if you see something that you remember, shout it out down below. I'm curious to see which people, characters, shows, movies we're going to go over. Who know, like which one was the most popular, right? Okay. Amazing finds. Arizona killed it today on the toy stuff. So wild. Thank you. Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I'm going to go through these. Ready, guys? Here we go. So you got Casper. We've got Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes. We got another Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes. We've got Little Lulu. Who remembers this one? Little Lulu. I don't know, but I really like her hair with little victory rolls. Super cute. We got Walt Disney. We've got the nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie right here. Richie Rich. Do we have any Richie Rich? Anybody remember Richie Rich? We got Walt Disney. So we got Donald and the whole crew. We got Scrooge back there. I don't know who those people are. Granny and somebody else maybe. All right. Anybody remember this one? Remember this guy? Yeah, Richie Rich on that one. Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse. Richie Rich. Here's one I don't recognize. Sad Sack. I have no idea what that one is. So once in a while, I think I might comp these just for fun. If it's one that I've never seen before, because I've ran into these a lot. Like I said, I've sold these, and as long as you can get them for a good price, they're worth it. If you can't get them for a good price, then it's not worth the pickup. $5. So you got $5 on this one. Not bad. So I got this entire tub, by the way, just reminding you, for $10. Another Richie Rich. I'm going to try to go through these kind of fast. Richie Rich Gold and Silver. Richie Rich Bank Books. And if these aren't worth a ton, I may bundle up the names and just be like Richie Rich set, Richie Rich bundle. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Walt Disney. Little Lulu. Little Lulu. All right, here's one, guys. Who remembers these folks? This is Archie. Archie, guys. I don't know. Maybe y'all are too young. Chip and Dale. Rescue Rain. Chip and Dale. When in danger. All right, so you got Chip and Dale's hardest video game ever of all time, by the way. There's a level where you have to throw apples, and if you fall off, you basically have to go back to the beginning of the game, and it literally almost made me rage and break my Nintendo. Side story. Richie Rich. Walt Disney Super Goofy. Donald Duck. Richie Rich, Mickey Mouse. Now here's one I hadn't seen before. The Little Monsters. Little Monsters. Anybody know that? Little monsters made of ticky-tacky, little monsters made of ticky-tacky, and they all look just the same. $5. Hey, oh, Bree, there's my new bestie. Bree, are we best friends? Archie, military guy, says Matthias. They're all in actually really good shape. I mean, a few of them have tiny little bends here and there, but they're really shiny and nice. I mean, they've been boxed away for a very long time. Richie Rich Diamonds, Richie Rich Success, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse. Holy smokes, guys. Excuse me. Richie Rich Inventions, Richie Rich Zillions. Ooh, all right. Now we got another one I have never seen before. Spooky Spookstown. So a little ghost guy. Let's see if this little ghost guy is anything. So this little ghost dude looks like maybe, some of him are worth like $35. All right. So we got the little ghost guy. We got another one of those little ghost guys here. And then we got Bugs Bunny. Oh, here's another one I don't recognize. Hot Stuff. Anybody have ever seen this one here? Hot Stuff. Gosh, so we probably spent I probably spent maybe 10 cents on each of these. I would say each of these I spent about, just knowing how much I spent and how many are in the box. 30 cents on that one. 30 cents on Hot Stuff. Uncle Scrooge, Walt Disney. Oh, y'all know what this one is. Who's that? Tom and Jerry, baby. There's got to be, some of y'all have to remember. I played Hot Stuff Slot Machine. I like that, Auntie. Hot Stuff's good since grade 13. All right. Yeah, they're all vintage for sure. Tweety and Sylvester, and some of them are in really good condition. Walt Disney, what is this one? Comics and Stories. Hi, Nick. Good to see you. Okay, we're still going on this. Still going, folks. Just got to make sure we're not falling off the thing here. Oh, stay. Don't fall. All right. Oh, my gosh. There's so many more in here. All right. We got Bugs Bunny. How am I going to do this? We're going to do it like this. Porky Pig. Richie Rich and Casper collab. That's kind of cool. Huey, Dewey, Louie. Chip and Dale's. This one is Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. It's like a collab one. Oh, that's so cute. Scamp. Honey, that's why the lady is a scamp. Doop, doop, doop. That's from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Guys, I prove my nerdism and how large of a nerd I am at every moment of every day. $5. $5 on old Scamp. That is so adorable. Maybe it was an early one I sold. And guys, these are quick comps. This stuff might be worth more than what I'm saying. I'm just literally quick comping everything. All right, next up we're getting there. Oh my God, guys, there's so many. This is insane. Yeah, maybe not even 10 cents. I probably spent more like 5 cents on each of these. Donald Duck, Daisy and Donald, Mickey Mouse and Goofy, Richie Rich Diamonds, Little Monsters. This one's pretty beat up. Dennis the Menace. I knew we'd come across him someday. Here, Daisy and Donald, Richie Rich and the Jokers, Tweety and Sylvester. This is so many. There's so many more than I realized in here. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories, Richie Rich Inventions, Walt Disney's Comic and Stories, Richie Rich Timmy Time, Tweety and Sylvester, Uncle Scrooge, another Tweety and Sylvester. And next up, we've got Tweety and Sylvester at the circus, Tweety and Sylvester, another Little Monsters, Orrible Orvie, Awful Annie, Richie Rich Billions, Casper's Ghostland, Tweety and Sylvester, Daisy and Donald, Bugs Bunny, Casper. Oh, Daffy Duck. We haven't come across him yet. Daffy Duck, Another little Lulu puppet show. And Richie Rich Cadbury. Richie Rich, whoops, stay. Does not want to stay there. Richie Rich Jackpots. Richie Rich Gold and Silver. Richie Rich Millions. Oh my gosh. Walt Disney, Uncle Scrooge. I may be the holder of the largest Richie Rich collection ever here. Uncle Scrooge, Richie Rich Casper. Oh, Scooby-Doo! Oh, Raggy. If it wasn't for these meddling kids, I would have gotten away with it. All right. And then Richie Rich Jackpots. All right. And then it looks like we got a couple more magazines in here. What do we got? Oh, we got some bigger magazines. Oh, cool. How many of y'all remember this? That's Alfred E. Newman. This was my favorite magazine as a kid. I loved this and the Tony Hawk magazine. I watched, oh, whoa, that's awesome. Do you guys know what this is? So back in the day, they would put these in, this started in like the 50s or probably even, probably the 50s. It started on rice paper originally, and they would put like a song or a thing. It started out with like orchestra music. I mean, tons of people have done it over the years. They would do things for like muscular dystrophy, and they'd put things out like that. And this one's on plastic, but this will actually play. This will play something. So cool. That's so awesome. It's on a little 33. That's fantastic. I happen to have a record player because of course I do, because that's who I am. And that's so cool. That's so cool, right? Okay, so there's that one. And then, okay. Wait, you want me to comp the mad? Let's take a look here. So with the record, it's got to be more than what it just is. These, I've ran into these before. They're not usually worth a ton, probably $10. However, that record that's in there, if the record is still in there, it could potentially be worth more. Yeah, so this record's worth like $20. I see one for 50, and this one's unused. So with the record, this could be like 30. I'd say probably like $35 to $50, depending on how many there are for sale. I've never seen a record sheet like that. Yeah. So Jen, you'll usually see them on paper. This is the first one I've ever seen on plastic. You'll usually see them on paper. A lot of old companies would put them out for advertisement, like Remington for shaving. They would put these little records out, and you collect them. They'd be in magazines, and you could tear them out, or they'd come as like a merch thing. Buy this and you get the new Jerry Lee Lewis song singing in the something. So I've sold them before. I've sold some of them and had them worth a lot of money. I had a Jerry Lewis that I sold for like $100 or something once. So if you see those, pick them up. They're highly collectible. I sell comic books on Whatnot, and it's been fire. Ooh, Book Hustler. Interesting. All right, interesting. I may be out to do a comic book thing. All right, I need all of my women. Okay, where are my ladies that are over the age of, it's got to be like 55. Where's my over 55ers? Anyone that was a teenager or a young adult in the 70s. What do we got? Joni, Nurse, you guys are about to literally faint. Are you ready for this? All right. We have a 1978 Teen Beat. That's so cool. Saturday Night Fever contest. Sean tells what love means to me. The Angels, how to keep your New Year's resolutions. Bay City Rollers, on the road blues. Tom and John Keane, why we avoid girls. Robbie Benson, full color wall poster, plus Christy, Sean, and Leaf pinups. All right, so this is obvious. Oh, wow, look at these guys. Look at these pictures. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is awesome. How cool is this? Linda Carter, 30 top secret facts about Linda Carter. Oh my gosh. KC and the Sunshine King. This is so cool. The Joy Book Beat. It's got Benji. Remember Benji, the show Benji? Some of y'all are too young, but your parents know what this is. There's a little survey. If you're not a regular reader of Teen Beat, what made you buy this issue? Well, I was at a garage sale. Thanks for asking. We've got giant posters of the. Oh, we got. You can order posters of Barbarino. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is absolutely. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. This phone, I had one of those and I sold it for like $100. That's so crazy. Those Mickey Mouse phones. Muppet Show board game, that would be fun. How to decorate for the holidays. Oh, we got some heartthrobs here. I'm not sure who that is. Who is this, guys? Oh, Scott. That's Scott Baio. Oh my gosh, that's Charles in Charge. Charles in Charge. Are you guys like, my brother looked like Robbie Benson. Oh, that's fun. Leif Garrett, just one of those guys. Scott Baio, that's a Charles in Charge. I didn't realize that he was like a teen heartthrob at that age. Sean Cassidy, Robbie Benson. Does anyone remember Robbie Benson? I have no idea who that is. They all look like they're like 12 years old. Susan Richardson, Big Town Girls. Parker reveals all and answers personal questions. Holy cow. Will Ames, stardom won't go to his head. Scott Baio and Leif Garrett, double-sided magazines. Oh, I'm hoping YouTube can see this too, guys. Hopefully you're seeing this. Blast from the past. Charles in charge of our days and our nights. Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights. This one's, I don't want to mess that page up. It's just slightly bent there. Let me bend that back. Can't mess up the pages, folks. Andy Gibb, is he your everything? On the Music Beat with Barry Manilow and Elton John. Tom and John Keane, why we avoid girls. I don't believe that for a second. Unless maybe they did. Maybe they didn't like the ladies. Hardy Boys, Clark Brandon hits the deck. I don't know who that is. Cheryl Ladd, Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith. Those are the Charlie's Angels, right? Those are the original one. Gabe Melgar takes you to the park. Stars shine on Emmy night. Bionic Woman, Lindsay Wagner. Charles. So we got all the Charlie's Angels people here. Gary Frank and Christy McNichols. Christy and Jimmy McNichols invite you to the weekend. Photo scoops. Elvis Forever, Starbeat, and Hardy Boys t-shirts, only $5.50. Okay, so this is awesome. Like, super cool. A lot of these old magazines are not worth a whole ton. It seems like they should be, but maybe in like 30 years from now, but there's still a lot of those around. Oh, yeah, probably $38 maybe, $40 maybe, something like that. So not bad for a 50-cent purchase. Oh, wow, this is cool. Whoa, check this out. Bananas. No, Emily, Saturday Night Live meets bananas, not eats bananas. What is this? This is crazy. Look at this thing. Oh, it's like a comic. Hey John's talk show. Oh, wow. Star Wars joke book, guys. What do you call a Wookiee who's been captured and tortured by Darth Vader? A throw rug. Why do droids hum? They can't remember the words. Oh my gosh. A droid goes into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve droids." So the droid says, "That's okay, I'll have a martini." That's so great. What do you call a Wookiee philosopher? A hairy reasoner. Oh my gosh. Last one. Why does Darth Vader wear a black mask? It matches his gloves, silly. Okay. This is amazing. What is this? Does anybody know what this magazine is? Bananas? This is a bananas find. Oh my gosh, the cone heads. I'll have to take a picture of that and send it to my son. He was literally like terrified of those when he was little. I used to have to go in the video store and turn the DVDs of the cone heads around, or the tapes, so that he would go into the video store. Yeah, I think it's Gilda Radner. It looks like Gilda Radner to me. That looks like Gilda Radner to me. Then we got John Travolta. And then Teens of Ferret High. This is just full of all sorts of like crazy old memory stuff. So bananas. All right, so we got that one. And then we've got, what is this? Cracked Collector's Edition. Those Cracked Monsters. We double dare you to read this. So this is like a monsters magazine, I'm guessing, of some sorts. Wow, look at these old ads. I mean, they're just so cool. Like, so neat. Things back in the day. I mean, you just can't, like, things like this don't exist anymore. I think that's why I like vintage stuff so much, is because it's just like, this kind of cool stuff. Like, where are you going to find that now? You can't find that. That doesn't exist anywhere. So... really cool. Let's comp this one. I've never seen this. I have no idea what this is. So I don't know if anybody recognizes this at all. It looks like $20. There's one for 11. So probably like $11 or $12 maybe. So I love the cone ads. I do too, Joni. Shiny, what's up? Okay, so I got that one. And then one more here in this box. And it's called Sick. Starsky and Crutch President Kruger. So it's like a funny magazine. White House, can Amy come out and play? So that is obviously a president. Is that supposed to be Jimmy Carter? Is that Jimmy Carter maybe? What year is this from? This is, wow, this is cool. Oh, whoa. Crazy coincidence. June 1977. I happen to know someone that was born in June of 1977. So yeah, so this is called Sick. It's got like a crazy thing on the back, and then it just looks like comics. Like it's like a parody thing, I think. Like there's a parody Rambo maybe or something, or not Rambo. What was the Rocky? Like a parody Rocky or something. Charlie's Angles instead of Angels. Yeah, so this is like a parody joke something. Let's give that a look. That's got to be something fun. This is crazy, guys. I mean, I got all those for, oh yeah, it's only worth like maybe $10 or something. So I got all of these magazines, this entire gigantic bin. This is how many we just went through for $10. So, I mean, it totally killed it today. Absolutely killed it in crazy amounts of ways. All right, next thing up we've got is this bag back here. Whoo! She's heating up, folks. Oh my goodness. We got this one, and I think this is going to be the end of it. Okay. So I got these for $1 a piece at a sale. I went to this sale, and Riz, if you're on here, this is what we were chatting about earlier. So I went to this sale, and basically what had happened was this woman's grandmother had passed, and the woman was probably like in her 40s maybe. So the grandma was like, you know, considerably older. She's probably born like in the 20s or something like that, 1920s. And so she had like all this antique stuff, guys. And I'm talking like, I've never seen anything like it. Chandelier stuff and big giant hanging. I mean, it was great. The problem is I don't know nothing about any of that stuff. I don't do antiques. I don't do that. It's not I don't know anything about it. It's not my wheelhouse. I got nothing. And so, a lot of it I snoozed on. I did pick up this. I picked up this like Pyrex double boiler. I know these are absolutely insane to ship, but I have shipped them before and they sell for like $70. So I did pick that up for $3. There's so much there. Beadwork, intricate beadwork, 10,000 doily things, sheets, blankets, tapestries, kitchen stuff, silverware, old vintage frames, old vintage pictures. I mean, it's probably a treasure trove. Someone that knows about that stuff is going to have an amazing time. I just don't know nothing about it. So I stuck with my wheelhouse and got Ralph Lauren. So we got a little Ralph Lauren polo. I got each of these things for $1. This one We got another little plaid. This is more of a heavy duty one. So these are classic fits. These are all going to be a little bit older too. These are definitely like a Y2K. And this time of year, I mean, this stuff just sells so well right now. We got another little, let's see, what is this one? This feels like a post Y2K almost. So this feels like a 20, let's hear. Yeah, this is probably like a 2015, 2016 on that one. This is definitely a Y2K. I can tell because of the pinpoint cotton look. So you got a little Y2K polo striped. And this one's great too. It's got like the little brown pony with the green. So each of these were $1. Got another one here. Another little Ralph Lauren. Got a little tin to it. Probably like a 2015, 2016 right in there. Another polo. This is definitely a more, let me have a feel. Yeah, no, it's got tin to it. So this is going to be another like 20, probably 2014. I would say, is this a custom fit? Which one is this? Yeah, this is Sri Lanka. So yeah, this is not going to be super YK. It's going to be a post Y2K. This is going to be closer to Y2K. Yeah, you can hear the bass. So this is going to be closer to Y2K. Little classic one there. And then another one. Yep, another one that's a little bit older. That's a Y2K as well. Long sleeve. And then another one here. Yep, that one's a little older too. So another little Y2K one there. So I got each of those for $1. Then, so I'm at the sale and I see this shirt. Let me find it. So I see this shirt and I know what this is. So Silverstein is like a, I'd say it's kind of like a punk, but more of like a hardcore, it's a mixture between like punk and like metal with like a post-hardcore twist to it. So I see this Silverstein. I ask them how much they want for it. It's on a Fruit of the Loom's best, so I know it's definitely older. And she's like $1. And I was like, oh, awesome. Then this guy comes out and he's like, oh, you're getting the band tee, huh? And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm really into graphic t-shirts. And I happen to be wearing a NoFX t-shirt. So I was like, hey, I was like, oh yeah. I was like, look, I've got this on. I had my Teenage Bottle Rocket hoodie on. I had my NoFX shirt. And he's like, oh, NoFX. He's like, hey, I've got some more band t-shirts I'm looking to get rid of if you're interested. And I was like, I'm very interested. So I got this one for $1. And then the rest of each of these I got for, I think, $2 a piece. So I got an Under Oath. This one's kind of cool. If anyone knows these bands, these will probably most of them will probably end up going in our music tees show. So I got that one. And then I got August Burns Red. If anybody knows who any of these people are, I will be shocked. I know who they are, but it's because I'm in that music world. And then we got an Atreyu. So this is super cool. And these are all older. I mean, these are all on like the woven Gildans. So this is all like a Y2K situation. And then I got Every Time I Die. This t-shirt is awesome. Like I literally am tempted on keeping that one, but I'll probably pass it along because I have too many. So this one's amazing. What are you listening for? I'm new here. Oh, Lee. That's a good question. So different eras of shirts will sound differently. And let me show you what I mean. So let me find let's get one that's newer. Okay, so if you've got something that's really new, if it's a super new shirt, it's gonna have like a ting, 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 because there's a lot of plastic and there's a lot of other stuff in clothing. So this would be one of them. I wish I had a really tinny one. Let's see, this one might. I bet you this one will sound like it. Let's see. So listen, ready? We're listening for a sharp, high-pitched sound. Hear that? Whoop, 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 whoop. It's like a higher pitched sound. That tells you that it's newer because the stuff that they're making now all has like latex and spandex and plastics and all sorts of stuff in there. They use as fillers because it's inexpensive. When you get to a t-shirt that's older or a shirt that's older, it's going to have a little bit of more of a thud. So we'll listen to this one. Hear the difference? The bass. Whoop, 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 whoop. So one more time. So this is like newer. You can tell this in stores too. So if you're comping, you're out and about and someone says, oh, that's vintage. Listen, if it sounds like this, It can't be. Oh, yeah, on the speaker. Sorry, guys. I forget the speakers are here now. So listen. High. High sound. Low sound. How crazy is that? So that's how I test. So when I'm out garage sailing, I literally take the clothes and go and listen. I can kind of tell by feel too now because I've been doing this for a long time. But it's a good little test. I do elder emo. Jen, that's me and you, boo. I'm an elder emo punk. I also throw in, I'm really into like the dubstep too. I do like the Skrillex and Zomboy and stuff as well. So I just bought a something Green Thrifty. Oh, you just bought it in a tray, you? That's so funny. Green Thrifty and I live the same life, by the way, if anyone's wondering. God's here. Woo woo. All right. So I got each of those for $2. And then I saw this little gem. So this is a 1990s Sag Harbor blazer. It's got like the little button, the one button in the front. It's in really, really good condition too. The tag on it is definitely faded, but this is for sure wool. So this is a wool jacket back in the day where they actually had things as 100% wool. So nice little blazer. This is a Christmas blazer, so that's why I picked it up. I got this for $2. And then we got some more shirts here. I got each of these for $1. So little Tommy Hilfiger. These feel like they're newer too. This is definitely not older. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, that's 10. So Tommy stuff though always sells well for me. It's a bread and butter. It's kind of like Tommy, Levi's, Ralph Lauren Polo. Those are just like breads and butters in and out of my store. We got another Tommy here, little classic yellow button up. Yellow and red's not super popular colors. However, this is technically kind of a fall color. So I was like, well, I'll pick it up, and it was $1. But if you're at a store and you've got both of these and one of them, this one's a short sleeve, but if you have the choice between these two at the store and you're only going to want to buy one, always buy this. This is a grid plaid. You're going to sell this. This is going to take the right buyer. This is going to take a minute. So yellows and reds for guys, not the most popular colors. Got another little Tommy, a little cream guy. Spent $1 on that. Got this super sick. This is insane. This is a Harley Davidson built to handle anything. This is a real Harley Davidson. It's like a nightgown. And I have never seen anything like this before. So this is definitely kind of a banger. It's got Fremont, Michigan on the back, double-sided, Sandy's Harley Davidson motorcycle. So like I said, have you guys ever come across a Harley Davidson women's nightgown before? I have not. So I am curious to see. I feel like this is going to be worth something. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm tricked all the time. So I've just never seen anything like this before. So yeah, my Google Lens can't even pick it up. Harley Davidson nightgown. I don't even know if this is going to pick it up. Yeah, it's not even, I mean, I'm going to have to, there's one for 110, but we're going to have to do some investigation on that. I feel like this is a cool thing. I feel like that is a gift for someone for Christmas. Oh, you're back. You were on. Oh, okay. No, Green. I think we're equally cool. That is crazy. You're sending me into the world listening to clothes now. Welcome to the dark side. Could it be a dress? I think it could be a dress. You could definitely wear it as a dress or a nightgown. I mean, it just depends on how you want to wear it. It's really good quality. It's like hardcore thick knit. Like this isn't lightweight. It's not see-through or anything like that. So could be a dress. It could be a dress. Yeah, it may even have been originally a dress. It says, whoa, wait, is that really how old this is? Oh. We got a 1994, folks. We got a 1994. Oh, this is most certainly a banger. Okay. I didn't even see that 1994. I should have known with that look, but so many people are doing that like retro throwback look. Dude. Okay. All right. Well, that was a banger. I got that for $1. All right. Next up, this is a total aesthetic buy. So anything that's like this is a 1000% Depop sale. So this right here is this kind of stuff, anything with animals, wolf, animal kingdoms, tigers, leopards, anything like that. This graphic is sick. Like those eyes literally look like they're shining. So super, Shauna's like, Shauna, the dress or the shirt? Man, those are both bangers. Dang, love that. Okay, next one is just a basic bread and butter. So remember how I was saying I will stack up Nike tees? So I will find a bunch of these like just simple Nike tees, whether they're dry fit or not, and I will put them together. So I will put this in a box that says Nike extra large shirts. Then when I get like 3 of them, I will list them together as a bundle. The shirt, I know that shirt is sick. Crazy cat lady here. Shauna, feel free to shoot me a message. Y'all know if you ever see anything in here that you like or you want for somebody, I'll give you a sweet, sweet little deal. I don't have to pay no fees or anything on anything if we do a little, dirt. So this is an XL, 100% cotton. This is really nice. And it's like a thick boy too. This is like a thick shirt. So it's got that like nice meat to it. It's definitely modern, but it's got meat to it. Okay, next thing. I paid $8, which I don't normally spend this much at a garage sale on this kind of stuff, but these are like literally brand new. So these are Tingley's. These are a kind of rubber boot that has the steel toe. These are electric resistant. So when you buy these, you can literally look them up and they'll tell you all about it. It has like the ASTMs and everything on it. These boots new are like $80. So, and these are in crazy good condition. They literally look like they were worn for like 1/2 of a second. So I picked up 1 pair. I picked up 2 pairs. One's a men's 10, one's a 7, I think. And then I also picked up a black pair. And these other 2 pairs are literally brand new. They've never even touched, I don't think they've even touched the ground. So got all of those for $8 a piece. Each of those pairs should probably sell for, I don't know, maybe 50 or 60 bucks each, I would say, something right in there. What size on the shirt? I think it's an XL. So here's where it is. So I wear a large t-shirt. This is definitely an exact XL. This is an exact XL shirt. That's so cool. It really does look like the eyeballs are like popping out of the shirt. It's neat. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. So our specs. One more time. I can't even find my thing. All right. So we spent $205. We went to 21 sales, went to 3 different towns. I left here at 7:30. I got home at 12:30 today. So not bad. I mean, this haul today, I don't even know, you guys. This is thousands of dollars worth of stuff for sure. I can't, Jem, what's up, yo? I can't even list stuff as fast as I'm getting it. I keep thinking that the garage sales are going to slow down, and it's like still was so crazy busy. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm either going to continue doing garage sales through the winter, or I'm just going to list stuff out of the garage because y'all know I got a hoard problem. Excuse me, my money pile problem. So thanks you guys for joining me tonight. Hopefully this was exciting and adventurous for you. Thanks for anybody that came in that's never been here before. Make sure you give me a follow, share it out, subscribe if you like insanity. If you don't like insanity, weirdness, and random songs from time to time, and probably seeing cute dogs, then this isn't the one for you. Meatball, do you want to say hello to everyone today? Would you like to say goodbye to everybody? Well, come here. Give me a second, guys. Well, come here, honey. Oh, come on. We got a little somebody. She doesn't come on the stream much because you know that it's usually brother that hogs the camera time. But we got our little meatball, our little Grogu here that wants to say hello to everyone. Hi, sweetheart. I know. She's like, Mama brings all this stuff in and it just smells like all these things. And she loves to be held like this, either like Mad Cat from Inspector Gadget. It's like, I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. She either likes that or she likes the full on this one. And this is where she gets like the belly massages. You know, you can't go wrong with a little belly massage. This is how she lives her life. So thanks, Letty. I had a great time today, you guys. It was really fun to find hard goods and not just find clothes. You know, I'm always on the hunt looking for hard goods, but a lot of times I don't find them. I just find clothes and shoes. So today was kind of cool. Oh, good. I'm glad you got good information, Sola. I always appreciate you guys coming in. I need to go to your area garage sales around here. They want crazy high prices. Hey, Letty, it's the same way here. Y'all have to remember, I went to over 20 garage sales today. I counted 21, but it could have been more than that. And I only bought stuff at probably 7 of them. Like what you guys are seeing is basically from 7 different sales. All the rest of those were overpriced, or if it was a bunch of, you know, fast fashion, or there was a lady selling $25 plants and $100 jackets today. Trust me, the more you go to, the more good stuff you find. But if you don't go to a lot of them, I mean, if I only went to 10 sales, I would have only found stuff at 2 sales. So 21. Yeah, Annie, I usually try to get to 40, but right now there isn't as many community sales. In fact, there's none right now. And so I have to drive in between sales. So and where we live, like there's so many people that are out in the country that do garage sales. So I have to drive all the way out. So it just takes me longer. Otherwise I'd go to more. I would lot up the new on-card Thundercats. Brian, I was thinking about doing that. Because I don't want to spend the time to list each of that stuff individually. Here's my take. I would rather bundle things and let it go for a sweet price because my cost was so low. I don't become emotionally or financially attached to anything I purchase. So for me, it's like, as long as I make my profit rules, I have to make 3 times profit. 4 is great. 5's awesome. 6 is like, yes. So anything over that, I'm happy as a clam. And I spent what on those? Do we decide? Maybe 50 cents on each of those toys. So I agree. Just times 20 or 25 each buy now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, Brian, and then just do a little discount. What size is the plaid Sag Harbor? Let's take a look. I know you saw this one, huh? This thing is sick, man. I love this. If this totally reminds me of like my mom back in like the 90s. It is a size 10. It is a size 10. And it doesn't say petite or anything. It just says straight up 10. If you're interested, let me know. Shoot me a message and I can do some measurements on it and send you over the measurements too. It's really, it even has pockies. Oh, and the pockies are lined, which is great. Yeah, Letty, it is really cute. It is so like classic 90s. I mean, especially like Christmas time. It's really, really pretty. Oh, that is your size? Okay. Well, shoot me a message, Letty. And like I said, I will give you guys anything you see as a good deal because I don't have to pay any, any fees or anything like that. Perfect. Sounds good. All right, you guys, I am going to go. I'm going to grab some dinner. I'm going to get myself an adult beverage and I'm going to sit in the hot tub on Saturdays because that's what I do to relax. So thanks you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback on the mics. I feel really weird wearing them. I kind of feel like a robot, but if the sound sounded better than usual, that's exciting to me. And hopefully anyone that was watching me on YouTube, unfortunately, hasn't been seeing me because my camera got turned. See, this is what happens when Justin puts me with all these fancy electronics. So, all right, you guys, thanks so much for coming in. I will see you all on Monday. And one more time, guys, if you haven't downloaded Jamble yet, please download Jamble. If you go to my Linkdinketer in the bio, click on it. It'll take you over to our link tree. On there, you'll see get a $25 credit. Use NiceComps 25. You'll see it on any of my shows. Bookmark the shows. I appreciate you guys coming in. Share with your friends. I'm trying to kind of get a little bit of a following over there. There isn't anybody else doing it over there that's doing like stuff besides just like Lululemon. So I'm not you, but if I were you, and I'm not you, but if I were you, I would consider clicking that second link over on the link tree here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Meat like I put you down, baby. She's like, no, mama, I want massage. So go on over to the BioIOE here, click on the link tree, and then the second one down says, get started selling on Jamble to make money. So this is what it looks like. Click on it, use the code that's on there. It's like NiceComps something, NiceComz something, something, something. Get yourself signed up to do it. If you apply to be a seller and you do it through a link of someone that was invited in and established, your chances of having it go through are way higher. Here's what I'm going to say about Jamble. The reason I think I'm liking it better than the WN situation is that it's a little bit more organized over there, and there's not very many people doing anything that's different or anything besides just like, really guys, it's like Lululemon and like athleisure stuff over there. So there's nobody over there doing anything else. So if you sell comics, toys, clothing that's not Lululemon, vintage stuff, Y2K, women's clothes, antique clothing, dresses, cardigans, shoes, anything. I am telling you right now, your chance for growth over there is very large because you could be kind of the first person in that niche. There's a reason why K-Way's over there doing shows. There's a reason why I'm over there doing shows. And there's just less people doing your niche over there. And I'm sure you can all appreciate why that would be important. Is anyone getting the message I'm trying to convey here? I'm trying to encourage you to do that. I did find out you cannot do it if you are in Canada. You have to be a US-based seller right now, and you have to have access to an iPhone or an iPad or something you can connect to Wi-Fi. Android is coming, but just because you have an Android right now does not mean you can't apply now, okay? Wink, wink. What if hypothetically you applied now, got accepted, and then the second Android is available, you would already be prepared and ready to just do the shows. Does that make sense? Jen says, I can't go on Jamble though. Why can't you go on Jamble? Are you not US? Yes. So I'm just putting it out there. You guys do what you want. This is your businesses, but I think it's an awesome opportunity. So make sure you go through my link. It's on my link tree. So whether you're on FB or IG or YT or TT, you should have access to that. Use my code. That will show that you are applying through an established seller. And since I was an invite in seller, it's your chances, I think, are just a little bit higher. So Android only products. Yeah, Jen, but you can apply now if you want to. If you guys don't want to, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying I have a sneaking suspicion that it is an opportunity. And it's hard to hear an opportunity knocking if you're too busy knocking the opportunity. Now, if you're going to say to me, Charity, I want to do it, but I'm too scared to do live videos. Guys, remember me 3.5 months ago when I started doing things on TikTok? The first time I did this, I literally thought I was going to throw up. When I did that Jamble show last week, I literally thought I was going to actually like pass out and cease to exist because my anxiety level was at like a 487,000%. So it's just like anything. You make the choice, you do it, you put on the big girl panties or the big guy panties, and you just do it. And if it's for you, great. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But I always think things are worth a chance. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So thank you, Sola, and I appreciate you coming too, Sola. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I've preached enough. I'm getting off the soapbox. All right, take care. Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight, and I'll see you soon. Peace.